What is going on, everybody? It's time for my first creation of this new season, and we got a lot of gear to play around with, and I think you're going to find this quite the curveball. You're not going to have seen a build like this before. Let's get into the game. I'm going to talk to you about the build. It's going to be like half build guide, more just build explanation and my thought process, and then it's going to be live, taking it into a legendary at DUA. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to keep it in the video regardless. I want to keep it real with you guys. If it works, if it doesn't work, you're going to see uncut footage. Let's get into it. Alright, so there's a lot of things that I could have picked for my first build. Of course, there's going to be backfire builds coming. You already know. I'm sure you've already seen some other creators do some builds on that. I'm going to make my own spin, the obvious one, some other ones. Stay tuned for that. We're actually going to be using the GEARSET Concentrated Company. And as you can see here, very different spin. We are converting it into a skill build, like skill hybrid, and I'm expecting this to work really, really well. Let's get into the synergies here that are going on. Alright, so the gear set is all about damage, but combined damage through your teammates, your skills, your companion. It's really leaning into that. It actually rolls red, so we did have to convert everything here into skill tier, and as you can see, I have subpar rolls. This one's a wasted roll. I want crits on all my miners, and then tiers up until 6. Of course, I'm running technician, and then we have a skill damage roll here. This one's not going to be wasted as much as the armor regen. I mean, I don't have any regen on this build, but it's not exactly where I want it, so there's going to be quite a bit more room to optimize this further, but this should give us a good feel for how it performs and how much stacks we're getting. So the gear set, what it does is give you weapon damage and crit damage. Depending on how many different people attack the target that's marked, when they die, you're going to get your stacks. So I thought this was really great idea to synergize it with a skill hybrid DPS build, because our skills, if they're doing damage to the targets that are marked, it's going to be contributing to stacks as well. Of course, I'm going to try to play in a group, but instead of having to always rely on teammates to be hitting the same targets that we're marking, we can use our skills as well, and then with the companion, it's going to stack well. So with capacitor and then running skill tiers, we're still hitting really hard with our primary. You've seen me use this combination a lot, changing things to skill tiers for a hybrid and keeping the capacitor. But then the stacks we're getting are giving us a crazy amount of weapon damage and crit damage back. So we're going to have, theoretically, the power of a full red build, but we're also going to be having tier 6 turret and tier 6 stinger hive. And that is, I think, going to be the perfect talent combination. So that's the build that we're going for. We're going to see how this plays out. I've only actually used this gear set once before, so we're going to be learning it together. Let's see how it goes straight into Legendary. Alright, y'all. I am matchmaking. This is a group build for sure, given the gear set. We do have one player in here with us, and we got our companion. We're going to see what we can do. Now, the other player is actually also running Concentrated Company. So we're going to see how that works. Now, one thing that is going on here is I don't have any armor recovery on this build. I didn't really think that far ahead. So we're going to see how this works. I really don't like not having any armor recovery. I'm probably going to burn through all my kits. I was testing an earlier version that had nimble holster on it, but of course I had to sacrifice it. Let me go grab.
Got a kill! Another agent is now in your group.
I'm trying to mark them and then get this thing out there. The companion's going crazy on them. I'm gonna try to get overcharge here. We got 4 stack now, okay. We got a lot of damage coming in. I think this could be really interesting. I am playing way too aggressive. We're gonna see if this works. Trying to mark everybody. So there's our Stinger Hive going down. Look how fast it's coming back up. So that's the BTSU gloves, plus we got the Hermano effect. You can see overclock on my bar down there. This should be pretty crazy. No, 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 no. Now the other thing that's going on is, and it's really unfortunate for my testing, especially when I'm trying to make like creative builds, is the bar doesn't seem to be stacking at all. And I think it's a visual glitch that's happening.
Serious trauma detected.
Wait, is someone else? Yeah, you can see that for the gear set, there's just no bar. So I really have no idea how stacked up I am.
Okay, I'll...
I'm gonna try to get all my marks out.
Nailed the bastard. Get routed.
No, I really have no idea how much damage I'm doing.
An agent has left your group. Yeah.
I like the range on Perfect Overclock. It's really quite good. We got the hive ready again, marking everybody, tossing it out.
Just lie down and die. Grenade! Get routed.
I feel like I'm not hitting that hard. Oh wait, no, that's because of the enemy modifiers. We do gotta watch out for that as well. Alright, this is interesting. This is interesting. Now, of course, it plays best in group, especially with the fact that I have no armor recovery on that. That might be something I change later, but you know what? It's doing all right. I'm really liking the Stinger Hive on this setup. It does take some getting used to, and you see I tried something new there. So you would think that you want to mark all your targets and then throw the Stinger Hive out, but you can throw it, and then while it's in the air you can shoot and then mark targets, so then the stingers pop right away and you'll get your stacks. I'm of course gonna play aggressive here.
Bloody hell. I'm reloading.
That's really low damage. What's up with that? And then I'm hitting really hard over there. I didn't even see any like enemy modifier that would be reducing my damage. That's so weird. We're gonna get some OC. Trying to mark as much as I can. Maybe throw a stinger.
Serious trauma detected.
Alright.
Agent incapacitated.
Now if I lose all my stacks from that, that would be really unfortunate, but
Agent down.
this is chaos right now. Oh, okay. Okay. We're back to a 4 stack. Honestly, I barely know what's going on. I'm just trying to stay alive here, try to do everything. There is a lot going on with the companion, plus we're managing our skills and everything. I'm trying to get the stacks. I'm 100% gonna die again.
Next time I'm gonna shoot you in the head. Let me reload.
Yeah, so it's not stacking again. And again, I think it's visual. Which is really unfortunate because I have no idea where I'm at with my stacks. I feel like I'm gonna go up here. That looks pretty good. Woo. Okay, I saw a 700 crit there.
I'll keep him safe.
I am definitely playing way too aggressive for how I'm set up right now.
Found you.
That's gonna take, you know, that's where play style. It takes some getting used to and everything. I am trying to play aggressive so I can get up and, you know, get my skills out, get the hive out. I am liking the haste. I feel like I have this Stinger Hive a lot of the time. I don't know if I'm really taking advantage of the chest, but, you know, I kind of have to run. It's mostly because I wanted to run the BTSU gloves and the Hermano backpack, which I am really liking, so I'm liking that combination.
Serious trauma detected.
But it's forcing me to run the chest, which honestly I think is just weak.
I'm out of ammo. Moving around the side.
It's gonna take some fine tuning. So you're seeing, you know, version 1 of the concept here. But I think it does have potential. The idea to run something like the Stinger Hive, make it a skill build to help get those stacks, to then really lean into Concentrated Company with the damage that it can bring, right? I think that's really important. It's not guaranteed. I'm very curious to see how much damage I'm going to have at the end of the game here. I'm very curious. Now this stage is definitely going to be chaotic, but it might be very good for the Stinger Hive. Let's get the squad together. I want to go here. I want my turret here. And I want that over there. Now it seems that someone else is also running the gear set, so are the marks shared? Like, how does that work?
Hey, I'm reloading. Going to set up a turret.
I'm gonna get critical there.
Grab.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work for the marks. Like, are they my marks? Are they our marks? Or like, is it his? You could really just spam this. You don't even have to wait for your hive to charge up all the way to the top. Oh, come on.
Agent out of action. Agent vital signs.
I really want to play aggressive with this hive build, but it might come at the it might come at the cost of our teammates and my own health.
I'll kill you all!
Companion's going crazy, playing very aggressive as well. Maybe he's taking after my lead.
Are you shitting me?
Thank you, teammate. Oh, see, I can see how many stacks he has. I want stacks.
Engaging hostiles!
Yo, I'm gonna try something. Since I was already down, I'm gonna take the piece off and then put it back on. And we're gonna see if that's gonna reset the visuals. Given that I already hard downed, I don't know how many stacks I had or if they carry through death, so I'm just like hip firing
Immediate
it.
medical
Let me go,
assistance
cover,
needed.
man. I should probably go with the like medic companion given the fact that I have no heals.
I'm reloading over here.
Oh, you can. There we go. Look at the stacks.
Target is out of sight.
We're gonna go overcharge, and I'm gonna try to get it further out. This should grant me a lot of stacks.
You're fucking kidding me.
And I'm just cover firing like crazy. I should probably get out of here. Trying to focus up here. We're at like half stack already.
Militia just doesn't know when to stay down.
See, I'm hitting that really low, and then the numbers are just jumping.
Oh, fuck no. I'm reloading. Cover me.
Look at that, from that one stage with this setup, we're almost at full stacks. Man, I really wish you could see it before. That's getting me hopeful about the damage numbers at the end of the game, you know what I'm saying?
Militia just doesn't know when to stay down.
Oh no, he has the...
Signs critical.
See, that blue thing is what we need to fear. I think that's like the one that makes them super tanky and deal more damage. We're at full stack now. So that's pretty crazy. Like, we can get to full stack with the way that I've built the synergies on this setup in like one stage. We have the power of like, I don't even know what the max stack is. Like a crazy amount of weapon damage, crit damage, plus what we already have going on the build and capacitor, right? And then we're also getting a full suite of skills with the turret and the stinger hive that we're able to spam. I'm kind of hopeful. I'm kind of liking this. And we're only decaying a few stacks in between the stages. I'm gonna toss this over here. And then try to get out of here. Don't die, don't die. Oh.
Touches him.
Someone always dies on that run. Unfortunately, this time it was me.
Got your back.
Let the companion get me, man. The companion's also faster. I'm gonna try to post up like over here. I think I'm still in range.
Got you now.
The companion's taking my cover. That's my spot, man. What the heck?
Think you can take me?
That's a lot of stack opportunity.
An agent needs assistance.
We're gonna overcharge.
What the hell
Vital
is
signs
this?
critical.
Got the stinger hive out.
Worst mistake of your life.
And we're back at full stacks, you know?
Piece of crap.
Toss it out again, mark everything.
Oh, that hurt.
Not bad. Not bad. We might be onto something here. We might be onto something. But we are getting into, not this one, but the next one. Of course, I think it's a tough stage. Why shoot me first?
Assistance needed.
I know why, but I was kind of just standing in the open there, blasting them.
You and your gang are dead.
Sweet. I think this is working out pretty well. I'm curious to see once I have it maxed out. There's a lot going on. I'm like, do I fit nimble holster in there so I can have my, armor regen back, because I have no armor recovery at all, which I don't like. But, with how we're clearing the stages, if you have strong teammates, you might not need it. I'm gonna play aggressive again. Put that here. I go here. This goes there. I gotta make sure I'm actually marking stuff.
Serious
Jeez.
trauma detected.
Flank and engage.
Agent
I'm
down.
gonna kit. Come on.
Agent
It's
down.
okay. I got you.
Not having aggro would be nice. You gonna pick me, dude? What happened? I'm gonna get out of here.
An agent needs
Uh-oh.
assistance.
Yeah, this is dangerous. I was soft down and I retained my stacks. I'm gonna overcharge everybody. What? Where was that even coming from? Hoping that stinger will push him out of cover. I'm gonna go for the res. See, that's where the overcharge with the BTSU is really powerful too.
Militia just doesn't know when to stay down. Bloody hell.
Vital signs critical.
Dude, come on.
I'll protect him.
Agent out of action.
Come on. Oh my god.
Trust me, I got you. You're gonna die today.
I'm just gonna play aggressive here. I'm still in, like, look at this. This is still in range of overclock. Stinger hit for over 1 mil. Pretty good. And we got our stacks. We've been keeping our stacks a lot more than I thought. I did try using, not this build, but the gear set in solo play with just a companion, and it was impossible to get stacks. That's why I got the idea to start doing something that was more skill oriented, so that we can have things like the stinger.
Fight smart, people.
feel like there's a lot of damage going out.
Who's gonna request it? They won't let one. I'm out. Reloading.
950. Not a mill. But again, we're like a skill build. Oh, I'm cooked.
Hostile on the flank.
Serious trauma detected.
You're fucking dead.
Oh, just shredded. Jeez. Boss stage time. This is gonna get interesting. Because we have to make sure we're going into that with all of our stacks. Because, and this happens a lot with like on-kill mechanic builds, you're not going to be getting any kills. You're just going to have to do sustained DPS to the boss. And you won't be able to proc anything that's on-kill. Now, I don't know where I should post up with this build, to be honest. I think I'm going to go up here. I'll get the height advantage. I'll be able to throw my hive into good spots. I think turret over there. I'm going to put this, like, on top. Uh-oh.
Vital signs critical.
That was close. I'll just get it. You know, if I feel like I'm doing enough damage, I could swap some miners for... I mean, I could swap some miners for, like, armor regen. Then you'd really have, like, everything going on in this build.
Where's my spare mag?
The other thing that's happening is I'm really curious to see the damage numbers, so I hope it's not broken. Because what's going on is I'm really trying to mark and maintain my stacks, but I still have to be like hitting damage while I have the stacks. Yeah, I have the skills going on too, but you know, I'm not used to the build, right? That of course is always going to make it stronger.
Shit, gotta reload. Holy shit!
But yeah, there's a lot going on for sure with this setup. I don't know how many kills I'm actually getting. I'm definitely contributing to a lot of damage.
Hit him! Next time I'm gonna shoot you in the head! Gotta reload here!
Because we're going in full stack to the boss. If this guy looks at me, I'm cooked. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Deploying turret!
Unfortunately, I think that might kill me. Woo.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
What's that?
Oh, a good damage window.
Oh, crap! Engaging target!
Now, he's immune to the bleed, but it's the damage that's coming from when this stinger hits that's actually what's good. Ouch.
Serious trauma detected.
Come on, get.
Hey, I'm reloading! You and your gang are dead!
Now, we don't need to do this, but I can throw it and then OC if I had time. There you go. Alright. Alright. That was quite the mission. Alright, y'all. So I thought that was a really fun build. I see a lot of potential. It's not finalized yet. You might see me make an update on it. but the truth is in the stats because there was way too much going on in that run for me to process. Let's see what we got. Woo-wee! Henrik was close. He's level 30,000 to shade. So was this other player who had coming after, but that's a lot of damage, and that's top damage again, and top kills, which I actually wasn't expecting either, with almost 1 billion skill damage. So, honestly, with more than half our damage coming from the skills, if I got used to playing the build more, I definitely should have more weapon DPS going out. I was focusing a lot on managing the skills, which you probably don't have to as much. Getting used to the build is going to be a big part of it. Good damage, delta named, team kills, team damage, so explosive damage. So when the stinger hitting is actually explosive damage, so almost half a billy. Guys, I am super excited about this build, liking it way more than I thought I would. I thought this gear set was going to be a total write-off, but with the synergy we got going on here, where we're able to actually get stacks super quick within like one stage, and then basically keep it throughout the whole run, we're getting all the advantage of all that damage, plus combining it into a skill build. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. So, I hope it was worth the wait. I hope you liked my Chat of All Games setup, and there's going to be more builds coming out for you for the Division 2. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.